Hi, how are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here at Fab Trends by Mia. So today's video, yes, Hudsons Fragrances. You guys again made me buy these, and this purchase was inspired especially by Matt from Questioning Scents and the Queen of Niche, yes, Caroline, because she's talked about these before, and as well Fragmentos Chris. So Chris posted with a discount code that was available at the time, and that's when I got it. Yes, I've had it just sitting here because I've been busy, as you are all aware. Anyway, so it's fine here, and they were generous enough. I did actually mention to the brand in the notes as I made the purchase to say if they'll be kind enough to send me the other 2 samples so that I could try them and see how I like them. So this includes their new release 003. So we are talking about Hudsons Fragrances 001, 002, 003. So let's get into this without further ado. Right, so these should be the 2 samples. So we've got the 2 samples. I'm gonna take them out actually. This is what we've got. We've got the 2 samples, and yes, lovely. So this is what we have. So Hudsons 002 and 003, and as you can see, these are clear juices. Okay. And this is what this is all about. So I did take them out of the box just to save us time. So they're out of the box already, and I'm just gonna open this quickly because it was sealed. So break the seal, and voila, we are in to go. Oh, there we are. Okay, so just sitting pretty there. Lovely. Right, and for presentation, it's just your standard clear bottle, quite thick on the edges. Look at that on the bottom, a bit thick there, and with the sticker label, and it just says the fragrance name. So it's Richie. No fuss, no fuss. This is Hudsons Fragrances, and this is fragrance 001, and that's it, nothing else. And the cap and comes off like so. So that's your cap. And you know what, I have these kind of bottles in my collection from certain brands. So I think with them you can see that they've really gone for presentation as they want it. Simple, straightforward, very practical, no fuss, and does the job. And maybe that's why they are able to produce these fragrances at the price that they have, because these are not very expensive, they are very affordable. So I picked up, this is 100 ml, as you can see, quite a large bottle. This is 100 ml, and what else, 100 ml bottle, and this is on their website for $39.99, but I did not pay that much because when I picked it up it was a special discount, and this was at £25. Yes, so £25 for 100 ml, you can't go wrong with that. And as well, they do have 15 ml bottles, $14.99, so quite affordable. If you are not sure, either get samples. They do have the 3 samples together, I think for £6.99 or £6, so quite something special. And as well, this house, so it's a fairly new indie kind of indie, I don't know, shall we say indie or niche brand on the market, and they've recently, I believe, launched, because they've been on the market for a while. They are based from up north, and they've been a barbershop. So a barbershop, and their making fragrances came about as a result of the people would go to the barbershop and always would recommend, oh, something smelled nice, so they thought they would create the fragrance, and voila, here we are. So I wish the brand all good things. How do the fragrances smell? I feel like fine. I'm gonna start with the O1. I'm hoping to love this one because on paper this should be something that I should absolutely love. I'm gonna go here at the top. We've got nothing, so going in. Oh, that spray, can you see? Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Ooh, the violet really went up my nose. Wow, this is nice. So to my nose, this I would say it is fairly unisex. Yes, fairly unisex, if I'm being honest. Fairly unisex, leaning more masculine. And what I'm getting is some sandalwood. There is also hints of some oud. Hints of oud. Not like your funky in your face oud, but just slight hints. It's not a lot, but if you smelled enough oud fragrances, you'd know it's there, but it's very lightly done. And some creaminess. What have we got here? Lovely. This is the sandalwood. Hello. We've got some sandalwood, there's some labdanum, there's also some oak moss, and you do get patchouli. I can smell the patchouli, but because patchouli sometimes does tend to kind of smell almost like chocolatey, can be like chocolatey, creamy. That's what I'm getting. This is nice. This is definitely something that I will enjoy, and I think this is something my husband would love too. This is nice. All one is beautiful. You wouldn't even think you're smelling something that you paid £20 for. Seriously. This is nice. This is absolutely up there competing. I feel like there's something I have which has got hints of this DNA. Trying to think what. It is nice, I'll tell you that. Will be interesting to see how it settles, if it changes, or what phases we go through with this fragrance, or how long it lasts. Because if this smell could last you maybe 6 hours, then this is wow. Richly. It is nice, lovely, and I can now understand why the Queen loves this, Matt loves this, because they all have absolute, even Chris, they've got quite special taste, like compared, and this is the thing what made me buy it, because I'm like, if it's good enough for the Queen, come on, it's gonna be good enough for me, and I'm glad I love it. So thank you for the recommendation. So do you know what? I'm now seeing these pop up quite a bit as well on Instagram. So do you know what? The hype is justified so far. Initial impressions, that is. The hype is justified. This is nice, but it'll be interesting to wear it and see how it wears and see the longevity, performance, etc. But so far, this is definitely something special. Right, moving along, let's try some of their samples. So let's go to O2. We'll go into numbers as it were. So I'm gonna roll my sleeve and I'm gonna go again right up here at the top where I don't have anything. Okay, O2. Oh, this is something completely different from the first one. This is more citrusy, fresh. This is more summery, I would say. This is interesting. It is interesting. It's got, this has hints again of some kind of like an animalic tone. This has got, and it's got that lovely grapefruit as well. Definitely some grapefruit, some hints of citrusness as well. This is nice, but oh, this is quite interesting. I feel like I said, I feel like I have something with this O1 DNA. It's annoying because I don't know what it is, but I imagine it was something I got from Jovoy. It's something I've smelled before. It's nice. Lovely. Lovely. So going back to the first one, the Hudson O1, in the composition, O1 composition, you do get iris, violet and orchid. And in the mid you do get some sweet oud and as well sandalwood, and then at the base you do have oriental notes. There's labdanum, patchouli and oak moss. This is interesting, but I feel like the all one would be one I gravitate to more. Yeah, this to me is a bit, this is an interesting composition, but I feel like this is not something I would gravitate to so much. And in the composition you do get some grapefruits, there's mandarin, there's saffron, there's rose, there's oud, there's cypriol, and there's balsams as well. Do you know what? This is a fragrance I feel like giving initial impressions is not really going to help. I feel like this is something that should sit on my skin, me out there, wear it and sample it properly and come and give you my thoughts, because so far what I'm getting is, it's hard for me to explain, because it's, I don't know if it's because it's too well blended where it's hard for me to even pick out a note per se to tell you like, oh my gosh, it's too much of grapefruit than there is the mandarin. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know, I'm not gravitating to this one as much. Okay, let's move on to all three. I'm gonna go into my other arm. I'm gonna go right at the top here on this outer arm. Right. All three. Oh, this is lovely. This is nice. This is nice. I love the smell of this. This is lovely, sweet. It's got that sweetness at the top from the bergamot, and as well some grapefruit. This is quite interesting, and this is the opening of this. It's very interesting, and I had to say this, but again, the opening of this is richly reminding me of an opening from a fragrance I have. Very interesting, and I feel like if you maybe like violet, soft, maybe sort of animalic, that animalic, it's got a bit of animalics as well, coming from that depth from the musks and the leather. And I'll be honest, those notes to me are notes that I either enjoy or not, and I've said this before. And so far at the top it's lovely. It opens with a lovely, almost like kind of a greenish spiciness at the top, like sweet spice almost, from that bergamot and that grapefruit and those violet leaf, because the violet sometimes can come off almost like a kind of spicy, or it is nice. But I feel like to do these fragrances justice, I need to wear them properly and just see how things go, how they settle. And ideally I feel like, because I've spread other things, I feel like it's not fair. My nose, I probably am getting nose fatigue, so I feel like I should wear these separately and focusing on them to see how they last, how they perform, how they change, and come back and give you a proper review on this, because I am very interested in really sharing this with you. So I will definitely be wearing these and come back with a review soon, hopefully, because it's coming up to Christmas, so much to do, so little time. But I will do my best. I will give you full reviews once I've worn them properly. Yes, but so far O1 is, I think, my favorite, because this is just got something about it that I really like. I think it's that sandalwood, that iris. I think the mixture of the iris and the sandalwood really blends so nicely. And even though there's the oud, it's not the animalic like barnyard funky oud. This is really nice. It's really nice. to be honest, anyone thinking there's oud in here, don't even be put off, because the oud in here is very, very light, clean. Very light and clean. You're gonna enjoy this. I'm not even just saying it. And by the way, like I said, I paid for these, so these are not even I don't get paid for reviews, let's just say that. And these were not even free. Anyway, I got the samples. But yeah, I hope this kind of gives you a direction to where we are heading with these fragrances. But like I said, I will come back and give you a proper full review on them, because I feel like these are fragrances I need to wear properly on skin, and ideally not just wearing it on the side of my arm. I need to wear them properly on pulse points, see how they behave, and I'll come back and give you a full review. So if you watched to the end, thank you so much. So those were my initial impressions on Hudsons 01, 02 and 03 fragrances. So have you sampled these fragrances? Are you looking forward? If you have, please let us know down in the comments below, because it is by you sharing your thoughts on other fragrances that we find out about fragrances, and as well get interested to have to try new things. I mean, if no one had talked about this or shared, I wouldn't even be here doing this. So thank you so much everyone, appreciate your support. I shall see you soon. To take care. Have an amazing day. Bye.